Hello, and welcome to Talks Around the Teapot.
Every time we do that, I'm going to get more and more deadpan.
Yes.
Fun. We have Rio back again.
Hello.
This, I am very sad to say, is the last time for a while, I think, that we're going to have you hosting.
Potentially.
We don't know. We'll have to see. Hi, Mum Attack.
We'll just call you last minute
Mum
and be
Attack.
like, come back for this one day.
Yeah, I can do that probably.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Hi, Mum Attack. Loves.
Yeah.
But officially booked in.
Official. Yeah, this is my last official booking. Yeah.
You're good.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Have another spilling.
That's fine.
We're not having much luck today.
No.
I ain't spilled anything.
Taya
I haven't spilled anything.
All right.
Except for weird, cringy ball.
Oh my god, yeah. Shall we talk about the episode?
That is generally what they come here to see.
Is it?
I would think so.
Crazy.
Crazy. So it
I was
starts.
crazy once.
They like me in a room. No, we're not.
We're not doing that. So it started off with a lion's head.
Do I have chocolate on my chin?
I got
You have
chocolate on
chocolate on your
me.
chin. You do not.
Slay.
Okay. It starts off with a lion's head in a box.
Oh
my god.
I sort of forgot that's how it started. That was horrendous. That was
Yeah.
DM, man. That was horrendous. He's pretending he can't hear me.
Even though he's wearing headphones that makes him exclusively hear us.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say
Oh my God.
my theory was correct. That it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
theory was correct. Quite happy with that. Pat on the back right there, considering you guys were like, no, that can't be the case.
Yeah, let us know if you also guessed correctly what was going on with that.
I never do red herrings.
Anyway.
We'll speak about that later.
Yeah.
And what was else in there was the custom new dress.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was all my dresses.
All your dresses,
Yeah.
all the other things, the men's clothes, the custom dresses, all the other dresses, and a letter.
Yes.
Not their father's belongings, though.
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
I did realise that.
realise.
Yeah.
I noted that as soon as you told us what was in there.
So it's either still father's belongs is still with the Viscount or
Yeah.
maybe
Or potentially sent home.
or sent home. Who knows? But yeah.
I mean, that might have been
I know.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Oh,
know. Okay,
rude.
yeah.
because there was that line in the letter about how he's like tried to make amends with Georgiana,
Mm-hmm.
and it was potentially like, oh, maybe he sent the stuff back.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I really read that, and the Rosalind in me was immediately like, no, never think about that again. Bye.
Yeah, I
and
don't
it
remember
just-
what it said.
It just lived rent. I can get the letter if we want to like discuss bits of it. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen the letter. I just heard.
Do you want to read it?
I will just have a little look see at the letter. I'm very curious.
We'll edit this out.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all with T's and so
Yeah.
he speaks. He doesn't give away any actual names.
No, but that he doesn't also like. It's also very obvious code. It's just
Yeah.
initials. But then it's not really code, is it? He is
No,
just
it's-
sort of, it's a vague level of protection.
Like if you have an idea who this letter is for, you can kind
Yeah,
of pick
yeah.
up
Yeah.
who the letters are.
Yeah.
But if it was just intercepted by like the Ratcliffe runners, or
Yeah, they
something,
wouldn't
They
have
wouldn't
any
have a clue
That's
what's going
true.
on. But yeah, the thing that I found the most interesting was at the beginning, my dearest companions, which means all three of you.
Yeah, I noticed that it was to all of us.
Yeah.
I didn't think that's weird though.
I didn't think it was weird. I just thought it was worth noting.
Yeah, it was just a little something I put in the
Yeah.
heads that he treats all three of you
Yeah.
with equal amounts
And
of
I
respect.
think that makes him a better person than if it had...
Hold on.
No,
My dearest
no, because I agree.
companions-
If this this is much better than if it had just been addressed to Rosalind. It would have
Yeah.
been way more shady if it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
If it
yeah.
said my
I
dearest
don't think that means that he views us all equally.
No. He respects you equally. I don't think he
no.
views you equally. I think he.
I don't
respects
think
you.
I think he does.
Yeah, okay.
I
What do
think
you
that
think?
he
Because I
sees
think-
us
yeah.
as three young ladies of very equal nature in the world who are just on this adventure together, and we're all equals, and that's that.
Nobody views Talia and Rosalind as equals in the world.
I mean, they obviously view them differently, but because he's so in the situation, I think he's lumped us together as like a unit in his head. Like the
Yeah.
three of us are one thing.
And
Yeah.
once again, just to specify my wording on this, he doesn't view you the same. he respects you equally. He doesn't view you equally, but he respects you equally. That's what I'm getting from the letter.
I can't talk about the Viscount. I'm biased.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are very
you
much
really
biased.
can't talk about the Viscount,
I
which
don't
is
I
particularly.
don't particularly-
I don't particularly like him.
No, but the Viscount knows of Madam B.
Yeah, this is something
That's
that
a
I
thing,
picked up on as
yeah.
well. Was that I was like, they know each other predating this,
Yeah.
especially for him to feel comfortable enough to do this. Like he trusts her completely, which is reassuring for us. But it's also like feeding that thing in the back of Rosalind's brain that's like absolutely losing the plot, doesn't know anything anymore. So yeah, that's interesting. I want to read and see the exact line that's about Georgiana.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that's like haunting me, but I can't think about, but I can't stop thinking about, you know? And the Jonathan bit. Yeah, be pleased that I have also taken measures to smooth over relations with G and await communication on that front. So he's done something and she's not replied yet.
Yet.
Which might mean that he has sent her a message and the father's things.
And is waiting on a response.
Yeah.
Because how long has it been since you left the Viscounts?
Wednesday?
Wednesday, and it's
now
on this,
Monday.
When
Well,
this
it
was
was
arrived, it was
Sunday
Sunday
when
when
Oh
you
yeah,
got
this
there.
was Sunday. So yeah, I suppose. It's also really killing me that he signed it TVES. He's put the as one of his
Viscount
initials.
Edward Sullingham.
Yeah, that's not really canon.
It is. It's in the
It's on a letter, and it
Yeah.
was
Just
read
something
out.
to make you
I
guys
read it
laugh.
out.
It was read out in the
Yeah.
episode, and you didn't say not canon for the T bit, so he signed it the Viscount.
His
Edward
initials start with the.
I'm gonna put. Are we done with this?
I think maybe leave it
Okay,
out
we
just
leave it
in
there.
case. Because I'm so. Yeah, I don't know what to think about.
Because we
any of
also
it.
found out that the Viscount and Jonathan aren't working together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
which
I
is-
never would have expected that. That was the big shock
Yeah,
for me.
that's a relief. But I always thought that the Viscount told Jonathan that we were at his place.
Really?
Interesting.
Because
I never
how
thought
would
that.
Jonathan know? Because we didn't tell him we were going.
Because we went to White's. The first place he would have gone would have been White's. And they would have been like,
he
yeah,
said.
these three girls were there with Viscount Sullingham.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, it's really interesting because in my head they were a team because they were like the London unit, you know, like nobody in Bledlow could do anything. They were the like, London ground team.
I never thought
yeah.
that they were working together. I did think that they were talking to each other.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were like in communication and collaboration.
And not even Jonathan
But-
hasn't responded to him at all.
Yeah, it's. I regret to inform you that my inquiries into the whereabouts of your fathers have borne little fruit. Jay, in particular, expressed his displeasure vehemently. In his anger, he left my abode to seek you out and bring you back to B. Unfortunately, I have not received word from him since. So he got really mad, left to get us back to Bledlow, and didn't contact the Viscount again, which is kind of funny, kind of slay of him, to be honest.
Yeah. But because it's better that it's just Jonathan searching for you, because we found how quickly the Viscount found you guys.
Yes.
And if
Which
they're
was
working
scary,
together, yeah.
actually.
Yeah, but I also just think that that dear man was annoyed that we didn't like the Viscount and has just decided that now he has to make him likable, and
You're
so he's gonna do
so
this.
biased. See, I think...
I am, but he's really biased too, because he's like, I need to make sure that everybody likes the Viscount. He's amazing. I need to make sure you all know how brilliant and heroic he is. So I think
That's
he's just
just,
decided this.
That's just a reflection of your attitude, that's all.
You literally have said those words.
Yeah. That's a reflection of your attitude. I'm
The
not saying
Viscount
you've
is a
imagined
really
that, I'm saying because
divisive
of your
character.
attitude, I'm pushing back.
Yeah, but that's why I think
It's
that...
your fault. That's what I'm saying.
I think this was always going to happen. I
don't.
don't think that's dumb of me because, or not always going to happen, but I think this was going to happen because we left the Viscount so quickly. Because I think the Viscount has more to do for us and is more important in the story. We fucked off too early from his, and this is how we get around it, narratively. But let's not speculate. Let's just be in the story because it's more interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I really don't know what to make of it because he's really said nothing. He's just sort of let us know that he knows where we are, but it's chill and he's not going to tell anyone.
He'd be like, hey, I know you're there, but...
Which is
just
why
between us.
I'm really like, what do you mean? What do you want? What are you doing, sir?
He said reach out, basically.
Yeah, he said if you need my help outside of Ratcliffe, because there was that bit about, I know Madame can keep you safe while you're in Ratcliffe, but like if you need to do anything outside of that, contact me. But like how? How are we
Write
going
him a letter.
Yeah, I
know
guess
where he
Madame,
lives,
Madame B,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
but I just don't want letters to be traced back Trash.
Yeah.
Write them code like he did. Very smart.
Wow, yeah, his code was so smart.
Nah, that was it wasn't code. It was just
Yeah. But yeah, that was really quite horrifying to find out.
And once the letter was read and everything was looked at in the boxes, somebody decided to run to the kitchen and just look for...
Immediately. The immediate knee direction, time to be drunk.
Because
That is the best out of several options that came into her head.
Can we
which
hear
still
what other
isn't
ones
good.
were?
Yeah, what were the, I'm curious what the other options were because it still wasn't a good option. No? Okay. Yeah, the thing is, I'm thinking of what you're thinking. I know I'm thinking exactly what you're thinking.
What are you
but I don't-
thinking?
In my head, I'm like, you would have just fucked off by yourself.
Yeah.
That's one of them. But there's another one that I don't think we're thinking the same thing. Yeah, okay, we're both thinking the same
what are
thing.
you
Oh, I
thinking?
want to
Tell me.
know.
Well, it's just a theory.
Yeah.
Well, the theory
That-
was the laudanum. Actually, really pissed off.
Oh,
See, that's a thing,
wow. I never thought that never came into my head.
Never came into your head. Thought came into my head.
Oh.
Thought didn't go into
It
Talia's
only
head.
just came into my head just right now.
The thought may have gone to Talia's head.
Lol. That's
Interesting no
bonkers.
comment.
That's
Interesting no comment.
bonkers.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. But yeah.
Aggie would not have been happy if you were using
No.
laudanum.
She really doesn't like laudanum. She doesn't like the way that it made Agatha look.
Yeah, I know. But
But yeah. So you did self-destructive, went and immediately found Jin, but then you went to the other people, was like, I'm leaving the house and you don't want me to go by myself, so let's go. Which
Yeah.
Progress.
Which is progress.
It is
Because she didn't.
progress.
She wasn't initially going to do that.
And because of that, you invited Thomas along. And now
Did
you
I
two-
invite him?
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Well, because I was like, oh, we need to tell someone where we're going.
Yeah.
Thomas was in the room and he was like, oh, I can chaperone you if you want. If you need someone to come with you. That was my Thomas impression.
pretty good Thomas impression.
Thanks.
Your hair looks really nice.
It does, I was just thinking
Thanks.
that. Yeah.
Anyway.
I love talking about
Anyway,
hair.
that was a very Rosalind segue of me. Sorry about that. She's a material girl.
Dear girl. But yeah,
Yeah.
Talia and Thomas are like besties now.
they're like bros.
They are kind of gym bros.
We'll just, yeah. I first want us to talk about...
In like,
I can't give my thoughts on this section.
oh, on what Talia thinks of Thomas.
No.
Okay.
What?
But it is to do with Thomas.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Because I'm just like, in the modern day, they're like gym bros and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
like do their little pre-workout, like shake together and they do a little fist bump and then they go in and they do like all the same reps, like, and
They spot each other.
yeah. And then they like leave and like get a massive breakfast together and like that's their like weekly thing.
Pretty much, that's pretty much what happened later in the episode.
Yeah. It's cute. I like it.
It's good to see.
It's wholesome.
It's good to see a healthier outlet for
Yeah.
aggression.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Talia wasn't as self-destructive as she could be. Because she has found
worked
a
out- she
slightly
worked out
healthier
later in the day.
outlet. Yeah.
But yeah, then the four of you went out and Thomas recommended the only good eating spot.
Fish and chips in it.
Fish and chips.
And Agatha made it a date.
Chips.
Agatha made that a date.
Agatha made
How
it a
did
date.
I make that
Can
a
we
date?
get
So,
chips and
um,
curry sauce?
Yeah. So,
Do you like to
do you like
read?
reading?
What do you like to read?
It's also killing me that was kind of a date, and then every now and again you just have like from like over here, and Rosalind was just out here like I'm having a meltdown, I'm having a meltdown, I'm having a meltdown, and like you guys were just on a cute little date. It's just really funny.
Hey, at least you weren't the cringiest person alive.
White horses.
I think people might have turned off the video at that point.
Yeah, it was.
That might have made me stop watching. Like that was
It
painful.
was hard. It
Like,
really was
right,
hard.
if you think that was hard, okay, put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in Rosalind's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
That was so uncomfortable.
She was
that was
really
so
drunk.
painful. Does Talia remember what she said?
Not really.
Lol. Because it's
I think
just killing
she's
me.
going to remember. I think something's going to remind her, and she's going to be like.
I can't believe
But I think currently at this moment she doesn't remember saying that.
that is the most cringe thing that's ever happened on this show.
And then you just like didn't acknowledge it when she was sober later.
No, of course not. Have you met Rosalind? But like, it's the way that it was like a crowded pub, and you were just like, because he wants you. You deserve sunsets. I can't even say it. I can't even say the proposal bit because it makes me so
It's like I know.
uncomfortable.
I know.
Get a TikTok.
Oh, God.
On repeat.
That's torture.
Sometimes they make us do things, and I really hate that they like come.
Oh my
and
God.
make me do that.
I'm no longer the most cringe person, and actually, I can see the likeness. Doesn't even seem that bad anymore. Ha!
Well, let's not push it that far.
Sorry, I'm excited. But like, come on.
That was,
I
like-
think that's worse. That's objectively worse.
As a teenager, I've met other teenage boys who act like that, and I am no longer their friend.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm aware
Yeah.
that she is extremely problematic.
That is the cringest thing anyone has ever done.
Is it worse, though, than having everyone know that your dad visits whorehouses on the regular?
Fair point.
Yeah, but when we're in a whole house where everyone's really sex positive, that's actually not really embarrassing.
That's true.
But it still might be for the person.
Yeah, how do you feel
Whose
about it?
dad it is.
How does Agatha feel about it?
She doesn't feel amazing. It is a bit of a
Ooh.
touchy subject. For her.
To just throw into the ring of embarrassing things.
Keyword
And
being
why,
touchy.
why did, if I'm on a date with
I'm
Thomas-
gonna go. I don't think you knew I was here. Just throwing that out there.
Diamonds
while we're
or
talking.
gossip?
Stop it. Diamond being
Sorry, while we're
confirmed,
talking
gossip.
about Thomas.
Hate.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Hate.
We'll come back to it.
Like, so you say that Thomas and I like had like a date today, and
Yeah.
then he's like, "Oh, I heard your father's a regular customer here." Like, why would you bring that up?
Oh my god, yeah.
Because
he's awkward.
He's an awkward boy.
I don't know.
I do think he's a really cute character though, because I know that like the ladies love him, but I like that when he genuinely likes someone, he sort of doesn't know what to do. Like that's really cute because he doesn't want to do the like putting it on thing for you,
Yeah.
and that's really sweet. I'm really like a bit cringe about
Oh,
this.
yeah, I got-
I'm really like Thomas and Aggie stan.
I do have the note here. I ship Aggie and Thomas. That is, I do, which makes me worried. Which
What
makes
are
me
you gonna
worried.
do if
It's
you
our
fall
first
in love?
fantasy romance. Okay, you were
that was
also
bad.
cringe this
That was
episode.
Congratulations, you were the only one who was not cringe this episode.
That's first for Rosalind.
First for Rosalind.
Rosalind is usually cringe queen.
Although you're cringe now, shaking your hand like this.
Yeah, I went like that, and you went yes.
Yeah, because Rosalind's still in my body.
I don't mind.
Sometimes she comes and goes. Sometimes she really possesses me, and it's not good. Anyway,
Just want a quick moment when everyone was drunk, when Thomas was getting some food. Some confrontations were had, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We're friends again.
we are.
That
Yeah.
came later on.
Yeah, that came later on,
Yeah.
but
I did like that it was brought up.
it was like it had to be mentioned at some point.
Yeah,
And-
because you don't like that I'm drinking and taking drugs when you are literally
The drinker.
the drinker.
I
And I was like, maybe I just remind, like, I'm doing what you do. Maybe you don't like it that because you can see how destructive I'm being, and so you don't like that
Because it like threatens
because
you.
it
You put way more thought into this than I have. She really was just like, I actually don't want to have to take care of a really drunk person. Like you,
okay, and we
like
have to take care of you all the time.
right, but like, I don't know where I'm going with this. No, my point was that she doesn't think that you're doing the same thing
Yeah.
But that's the
because
thing,
that she got I know, but she got really drunk this time because she
Got
chose
really
to
drink.
really drink. But all the other times that she has drank isn't the same as all the times that Agatha's drank.
Yeah, I guess.
But I do understand.
I get where you're coming
Yeah.
from.
Because like Rosalind has felt like that
Yeah.
as well at times. And Rosalind doesn't even do the thing. Like it's not even it's just a like because you do and then you started like that, you know, there's never been a choice for Rosalind to even do that. Not that she would because she mentally doesn't feel like she has the choice to, but like she just couldn't, and also you literally physically would not allow her to. So like Talia says hypocrite sometimes. But like I do see both of their points and I'm just like, they are problematic teenage girls. Like, they are really flawed and they don't know how to communicate and deal with their feelings.
Right.
I think
So,
Talia's whole thing as well is that with, like, all of that, she's really like, but I know how to take care of myself.
Yeah. And I don't know about
sure.
Agatha, but, like, for Rosalind, that's really, like, insulting, even though it's true. Like, I, as Taya, can see that it's true, but as Rosalind, it's like, fuck you, actually, we were raised the same. It's not like that. I don't know why I said it like that.
No, but
that's
I
like Taya
understand.
interpreting it.
Yeah, I understand that it's really like, why do you think that you can? But I'm also like, that's how it is.
But yeah, I guess that you've been
But it's also not fair
been
on us.
self-destructing it for such a long time. I'm very new to it.
Yes.
So, like, you've learned how to function with it. I haven't yet.
Yeah, you're very not functioning with it.
Not
Although you had an ale tonight and you were kind of fine.
Yeah.
You had an ale with your
Drank a whole
dinner.
ale and
Yeah, I
were
did.
fine.
But you didn't just like go at it until it was gone. You were like,
Yeah,
have
you
a sip
learn.
and then
You had
eat.
it with
I
food.
was on a date. I didn't want
That
to.
we were also on. No, what was killing me is that you were on a date in this and you were having a really cute time. We were sat with Talia being like, the things that she said, I can't say them. I physically cannot. But like, lol. The contrast
That's on the
is
internet
really
forever
funny. Ew.
That's disgusting.
That was the most. I actually don't want to watch it back. Like,
I'm
that is
scared,
painful.
but I have to because I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Ooh.
I don't remember like any of the first section.
It was so uncomfy.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm really sorry that she made me do that.
So you drank like half a bottle of gin, you drank an ale, and you had a glass of
You had
gin,
a glass of gin.
Yeah, I did.
which is, and like you had it quickly.
Yeah,
You weren't
th-
sipping.
I'm sorry. Once again, put yourself in Rosalind's shoes.
And then because of the alcohol, a name slipped out of.
Yes. That. What kills me is that I did that on accident, and we were all like, "Oh my god!" And then like you just did it like a minute later.
I wasn't thinking.
So now Thomas knows all
Yeah.
of your real names,
Yeah.
But he has been told not to go around the house calling us
Yeah.
those names.
and he doesn't seem like a gossip.
No, he's definitely the least
Yeah.
gossipy of
He
them.
I'm
definitely
glad
sits and
that
listens.
he does know my name though, because imagine like I'm Esther, and then like 5 months later I'm like, oh, by the way, that's not actually my name.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say it is nice for you two that he knows
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, and he took it quite well.
Yeah.
I did.
He
He
he's
got
like-
it,
He was just
yeah.
like, yeah, everyone has things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a prostitute. Is what it is. Like it doesn't really matter. You
Everyone
can have
has things. I'm a prostitute.
Yeah.
I did like hearing Thomas Law.
Yes,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
loved getting Thomas' backstory. He's an orphan
He's a little
boy.
orphan boy, grew up in an orphanage, and he one of them he was with was like, you can make money from that, and now he is.
I really enjoy the Thomas Law.
I do enjoy the Thomas Law. I do like him as a character.
I really like him. He's really grown on me this episode. I think it's because just seeing how sweet he was with Agatha has really made me
But
love
he's
him.
also really sweet with you guys.
Yeah.
As well. Like he took the chairs out for you.
Yeah.
It's
He
good.
is your gym bro.
Yeah.
He is
And
my gym
yeah,
bro.
not only
He's
that,
literally like your personal trainer actually because he's
Yeah.
not just your bro. Like, he's
He-
teaching you everything.
He asked me to tell you.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it's
asked you
not
to
like-
ask me.
Yeah, and not like
yeah.
You just saw him and joined him.
Yeah, that's
He actually
he made the
invited
effort
you.
to include you
Yeah.
because he knew you would want to do it, which is really sweet.
Talia's? Jesus.
Did you spill again?
I'm not having a good day.
You are.
What's in this arm? How has this happened?
What have you done? You're a mess.
It's giving the mascara on my
I'm
mouth.
literally right-handed, so how has my pen ended up on my right arm?
It's the laudanum.
Magic.
It's the laudanum. You've got to stop taking it.
I didn't take
Oh,
any.
William
this
slipped out a
episode.
bit there.
Yeah.
William's hidden away. I also wrote the note Talia needs to get the shit kicked out of her, but that's just because they were talking about the Fight Club, and I was just like, you know what?
That's
Talia needs
because
humbling.
Talia said that she'd never been beaten yet.
Yeah, and it needs to happen in a safer environment. I don't think of
I need her to be kicked the shit
Yeah,
out of.
yeah.
Like, I'm scared.
yeah.
And I was like giving DM the opportunity because DM always wants me to get into a fight. And so I was like, here, she's in a very easy place where she will get into a fight and she's disadvantaged. You can fucking beat her. And he was like, no, you're not allowed to fight. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, but Thomas wouldn't.
Thomas
like,
wouldn't let it happen. Thomas wouldn't let it happen because
Especially not in front of me.
Yeah.
when Madam B's like, or Richard, was it Madam B or Richard told him to like, you can't get into mischief. He's going to listen to them.
Yeah.
With like yeah, no mischief.
Yeah.
That's just the rule. That's just the way it is. So he wouldn't have let it happen anyway.
But yeah, Talia is going to end up trying to fight some level 20 something because she can and thinks that she can win, and it's going to be awful. And I'm scared. Please, somebody humble this bitch.
But you know, we found out about an underground fight club.
We did.
We don't know
Interesting.
any.
Which is where Richard started?
Which is where Richard
Where he met
did-
Madam
yeah.
B?
yeah.
But he's also a military guy. He was
Yeah,
military.
he was
So I
military.
really want to know the Richard Law details because
Yeah.
that has really interested me.
You said he's got tattoos, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you mention like a navy tattoo or something, or was that just?
I didn't mention
Didn't
that.
mention one. Okay. Well,
I bet he was a
He
beast in
probably
the Fight
did.
Club.
Yeah, he definitely has like a. Yeah.
He probably has on his chest a tally of all the men he's killed.
With his
He's
bare
definitely got an
hands.
anchor somewhere on.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got,
definitely.
like, that's
He's
what
got
I'm
an
thinking.
anchor on
Like,
the
that's,
bicep.
like, anchor right there.
And it has mum.
I love mum.
He does have an ankle on his bicep. You would have seen that.
Yeah. So
Among other things, he's also got like dolphins and birds and all sorts.
yeah, sounds like
Just lots of stuff.
sounds like a navy man.
Yeah.
Army kind of guy.
Some like
Well-
rope knots and things.
Yeah.
I guess Talia is going to be asking him how to fight, so maybe we will find out.
God,
Oh my
yeah.
god! I think Richard needs to kick the shit out of you just to train. Like, you know, a training.
Yeah,
montage
I-
where he
that's
needs
I
to
think
what I want.
Richard is like your mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He needs to
definitely.
batter you.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna be just like you one day. He's gonna be like, you got some lessons to learn first, kid.
Picks you up off the floor.
And then Rosalind defended Talia despite it appeared you. I can't tell what was going through the head. It appeared you were,
Nobody
like,
can tell what was going
yeah.
on with us.
It looked like you were like annoyed about this whole current situation, but they could have like just everything that had happened.
I am trying to work out what I want to say, before
Yeah.
we play again and stuff actually gets processed. I wasn't annoyed at Talia.
Okay.
I don't think. It's not that simple anyway. Like, I
Yeah,
wasn't ever angry at Talia. I was annoyed by the situation.
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of the least of my worries at that point, is what I will say.
Fair enough.
That was just, like, annoying. I guess we're doing this now as well. And then, yeah, the stuff that you were saying was very, like, a lot.
Other than the engagement stuff, which is
Well,
proposal,
that was
is
like the
horrific.
most. A lot of, you were going to marry him. You're going to marry him, aren't you? And you were going to marry him,
Yep.
and he wants to marry you, and he
Yep.
wants you, and blah 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 blah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Why did I say that?
In my mind, I was like, grow up.
Yeah.
But then I was like, she's 17.
I know.
Yeah. So it was a lot of that, and Rosalind is just not doing good in her brain at the minute. So it was all just a bit much. It wasn't like I was just annoyed by you being drunk and the way you were behaving, because like, it's not surprising that that's how you behaved. It was the stuff you were saying was like, it's not just the fact that you were saying it, it's the way that that was playing into what is already going on with Rosalind in terms of the Viscount, in terms of men, in terms of herself, and like everything. So yeah, she was just generally not having a good time. I don't really know what came up or provoked Rosalind to be like, yeah, didn't she beat you twice earlier?
Thomas said that he was being sexist and that I wouldn't win.
No, what happened was you were like, I don't know what you were doing. You were doing like big, like, and then it just made Thomas like laugh a bit. I don't know if he was laughing at you or with you. But he was
Why
just,
were you doing? When were you doing that?
It was like something about, I don't know.
I think I did something about
Yeah.
fighting or defending myself.
Yeah, about defending myself, and then like Thomas just kind of like giggled, and you're like,
Yeah.
why are you laughing at me? And then you were
Yeah.
like, yeah, didn't she beat you twice?
Yeah, I think again, like Rosalind's brain is a very complicated place at the minute, but yeah, it was probably the sexism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he admitted to his thing.
Yeah,
He
he
was like,
did. He
Yeah,
was
that's on
nice.
me. And then you guys got back, and then you went to your room, and then Agatha got dressed into a
Oh,
lovely
that was
dress.
really cute.
Did you put on your Bledlow one or your new one? It was your new one.
Yeah.
Lovely new dress.
That's really cute.
And then you went up, and you had your lovely little day.
It was
It
so
was
wholesome.
so cute.
We were really like fangirling.
I
It
could
was really embarrassing for us actually.
I was really trying to not. Like, I was really like, I don't want to distract, but then every time it was
Yeah,
like,
I couldn't
"Oh."
help it.
Yeah.
So distracting.
I'm really
Really?
sorry.
Those two old Muppets up in the stairs.
That is what we're like.
I really tried to not, but I react and then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Same, and then I do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. I liked it.
Yeah, he read to you while you sat in his lap, and
Yeah, and Agatha
Fire.
did it. I saw you had a moment where you almost like thought about whether or not you wanted to like do that, and then you did. Because last time when he like picked you up and you like smacked him, it was like it felt like progress from that.
Yeah, and it was nice, and he tucked me into bed.
Yeah, carried you over to
he,
bed.
He held me. He gave me a kiss on the forehead.
yeah, give me a little forward kiss.
Oh, that's so cute.
And that was your night, and it was all lovely and all that kind of stuff. And then the other night, the other night with the other two
What was
people.
happening in the other
So
room?
first you talked about a bit about like your past, which we don't, as the audience, really know about.
Yeah, that
You
was
mentioned-
weird.
yes.
Oh my god.
You mentioned
Yeah.
a bit about that past.
Oh.
I feel like I did the thing that we always do, where we half say things. And
Yeah,
then-
Yeah, it was
you
hard,
did
like-
not elaborate
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Well, this is the thing, and I think I've said it on talks before, but it is a real problem with playing Rosalind, where because she never says anything or articulates herself properly, but she has so much in her head all the time. I really struggled to remember what came out of her mouth and what didn't, or like what did to what extent. So I know vaguely the things we talked about, but I really can't differentiate what she said and didn't say. But I know she didn't say much. I know she didn't say shit, but she tried, but she didn't.
Yeah, you talk about the past, and then you said you're not the one who stopped me from coming over, and then you said, well, I was because I never came to see you.
Yeah.
And then you kind of like spoke about.
Yeah.
and
I
then you-
think one day the whole details of what that is referencing will come up, probably.
Yeah, it has to.
But
'cause
for
I-
now, sorry, that's their private business.
little breadcrumbs. And then
Yeah.
from that, your conversation went into talking about the future, about like wanting to do what makes you happy, and you don't know what that is.
That was scary, didn't?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on all of that?
I don't think I look up from the table once.
No, you
during
didn't.
that section.
Yeah, I don't
did
think
not.
I did either.
So it's really funny because every time we like talk about it outside of the game, or like I think about it, or like how like
We
I was
mull it
about to say
over.
real people, we as people think about like conversations, like future conversations we
Yeah.
might have. When I think about like her versions of those, it's always she speaks so much
Yes,
more. Like she's always so much
same.
more open,
Like,
and it's so much
Rosalind
easier.
is so much more articulate in hers and my head, and
Yeah.
then it just.
And then every
it's
time
like there's
we're
a
in
block.
game, I'm really like,
Yeah.
I
I had that so much. Like, it really surprised me this episode because Rosalind tried to tell you some stuff at the end of the last episode and couldn't. Like, I physically couldn't get it out, and I really thought I would. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, maybe if we're alone
Yeah,
in a
'cause
private
that's what I
space this
thought.
episode, she'll be able to, and it'll be easy. And again, she tried, and she sort of wanted to, and she was getting there, but she just couldn't. There's a block, and it's odd because with Rosalind at the minute, I really thought I didn't think we'd be moving faster, but it's like she really speed ran quite a lot of her character arc. But now it's like she doesn't know what to do with it, and she can't process it at that quickly.
Yeah.
Because the only time she's been able to really talk honestly about it was that immediate with Madam B, straight after it happened. Here's everything I'm feeling, and since then, I mean, obviously, after the journal, but that was, such a small part of what was, this huge thing that needed to be said and couldn't, that, since then, every time she's tried to talk about it to you, because she's not really tried with anybody else, she just can't get herself to articulate it. She's really not there yet with some of it.
I really thought more was going to be said tonight,
Me
and I don't know
too,
how much
me
of that
too.
is because of the jumping between the two,
Yeah.
and how much of that was that they wouldn't have said any more. But
Yeah.
I really thought more was gonna.
But yeah, it surprised me how much Rosalind couldn't say things. A lot of
Yeah.
things. Even the things that I thought would be easier
Yeah.
for her to say, just couldn't. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of frustrating as a player. I mean, it's not.
really annoying for me.
It's it's weird because I do have so much empathy for her, and I feel like she's my little baby, and I want her to take things at her own pace, but I'm also hurry up.
Yeah, but I'm annoyed. She's annoyed.
Yeah.
She's annoyed at how difficult it is for anything to be
Yeah,
said
well, I mean,
ever.
so is Rosalind. I mean, one of the only
So-
things I think I do remember that she could say today was, "Oh, I wish I could talk. I wish
Yeah.
I could say more than this, but for some reason I can't." And I know why she can't. It is too much, but it's
Yeah, but it's really annoying.
it's very
to try
frustrating.
and play it.
And it's frustrating because I'm how long are you going to be like this, babe?
Yeah.
Because Rosalind has been weird since that conversation with Madam B. And then, like, nothing, like, she's just not really processing or moving on or doing anything with any of it yet because she can't. But I'm like, hurry up.
Yeah.
But not because, like, you know, take your time, but it's annoying.
Yeah, but I'm also like, how long until these lot get bored of it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Soz. Yeah, and then...
I know that he always gets bored. He always starts yawning when we...
I know.
Don't go, because you make me yawn. Oh, that makes me think about sleep and you had a really good night's sleep, didn't you, Agatha? Yeah. And then you were having a quite good night's sleep, and then somebody was woken up. Woken up? God damn!
You were doing
I was doing so well. Someone was woken up
Yes.
by Agatha. Was it?
No, it wasn't Agatha.
Can I ask a question?
You can ask.
What she was humming, was it the song that Rosalind sang over the grave?
I was going to ask what she was humming and then I couldn't for some reason.
Sure.
Just say yes. Don't say sure. Say yes.
Stop, because I'll cry.
It just sounds sort of like kids thing. If we're not retro,
Yeah,
just like a
retconning.
kids little tune.
Okay. I really
See,
thought
that's-
it was
yeah.
the song that you had sang.
That would have been
That's so sad.
Yeah. Ghost at the end of the bed. She was humming. This is the
Yeah.
first time you actually properly heard her voice.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
not
No, I had a whole
had
conversation
a whole
with her.
conversation.
Yeah.
And it was weird how, easy that was for Rosalind. Not easy, but I was surprised at how much she just accepted it because I've never interacted with the ghost on my own before. It's always been, as in the group. But yeah, it was just I think it's because Rosalind was still just, half asleep. And it sort of gradually happened. It wasn't like you where it just, appeared and flew at you, you know. And maybe it is because she was different, because she wasn't all anger anymore, because we did help her a bit.
Yeah, because it started off with can I tell you a secret? Because she's reading the journal.
I know.
And she told you a secret that you already kind of knew because you read the journal. And then what did you do?
Yeah, I think he said something.
Oh my god.
Rosalind may have
I
had
think
a secret.
Rosalind said a secret that she's not said to anyone ever.
I can't remember it.
Do you want to repeat it?
Tell us
No, I don't. Guys, actually, I don't.
Because I have the exact quote written down.
Stop
here.
it!
Writing down.
This is
Enlighten
really
me.
cringe.
It says,
I...
can I tell you a secret too? And then the ghost said, yeah. I like my friend too.
That was
Interesting.
Stop it.
I remember clearly now.
Yeah,
You guys are mean.
That was a nice moment.
It was a really sweet moment, actually.
It was weird how nice that interaction was. It wasn't, because it was so sad and it was so horrifying what happened to this little girl. But there's something kind of nice about how easy it was, because this is so far removed from our lives, and it was everything is so insignificant compared to this girl's experiences, that how, you know, for the first time ever, you know, there was a moment and there was someone that it was not easy, but possible for Rosalind to sort of be honest with, for a moment. And because it was a child as well, it was really just sweet and innocent. And I think for Rosalind it was wanting to give her something back, because it was so harrowing, what happened to her. And Rosalind was just so I want her to feel like she has a friend, and we are connected, because it's not fair that she doesn't get to be alive, you know? Yeah. And yeah, so it just came out.
Yeah, you didn't see me because I was behind the screen, but I was behind the screen. I just went like this.
She was like, I'm really good at keeping secrets. And I was like, are you?
Are you? Because you
What
literally
was
just...
the first thing that
what
you
was the
said,
first thing-
actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even register that.
And maybe she'll wake me up next and we'll have a nice little chat.
Rude!
The secret.
The ghost is our go-between. Our mediator. Ghost child facilitating the conversation.
The ghost has seen your fathers.
The ghost has seen our fathers.
Not just seen your fathers, kind of interacted with them.
When she said that description of them, my heart really was
Yeah.
because we've never met anyone before, you know, not at White's, you know, not since they vanished, that has confirmed 100% that was them.
Mhm.
you know, because it was all three of them together, you know. It was
Yeah.
at the Velvet Masquerade, obviously it's just Harold. But them being all together was kind of confirmation, and then it's the box that we physically had, so like that was them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she came from the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the Viscount's house, so it was her when you were talking to the Viscount about me, which is funny, because lol.
Lol.
I think your friend likes you.
Yeah, just a
The
bit.
ghost child picked that up, but the Viscount from that conversation did not. The Viscount's shit insight.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I'll stop bullying your favourite boy. Your special boy.
Here's my special boy.
Your little saviour.
Not as special as Nigel.
Gross.
But yeah, she was used for something that let something out of somewhere.
I hate that, given what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You,
Tell me about it.
Talia could have let something out of somewhere too.
But then I'm like,
In my head, I'm like, she didn't, or like, she's thinking, maybe, but like, I didn't die, so there wasn't enough
Yeah.
blood. Like, I got
Yeah.
pulled out of
because
it
in my
before
head, like
anything
they
came
drained
out.
this girl,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
of
Yeah.
like,
And
I
then,
don't want
and
to
then
talk
she
about
goes, there's more blood in me than there is in a child.
it. Yeah.
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 But, yeah, I got pulled out of it, so therefore,
It wasn't
it wasn't
completed.
completed.
Yeah, that's what I think. But I don't like the idea that if the first one with her, they were letting something out of somewhere, you might have like opened a little rift. You know? That was my thought, but I don't like that thought, so.
Or the next time it takes you back there. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
but-
scared.
yeah.
Regardless,
And there's-
I don't know what this thing is.
Right,
and
how
I
many
don't like
bodies
it.
were there? There were 5 that we found, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there are 4
Four
men
there
who
are
are
4.
out there who killed this little girl in this ritual, who, like, Rosalind has just promised that they're going to deal with and bring back to her. Because Rosalind was like,
Yeah.
we should bring them to justice, and she was like, just bring them to me.
You
I'm like,
agreed
what is
with
she
that.
going to do?
And you immediately went, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You agreed to bring that. So
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
Terrifying, actually. What if
Yeah.
she's working with a darker force?
Yeah, but Rosalind just couldn't.
I'm
like,
sorry, Lyndon, was that a map of Ratcliffe?
No.
No, that was
Where?
the map of the basement. Because he's marked the bodies on there. He was counting them.
Okay, for a moment I thought you were like pointing at the different places in Ratcliffe. I was like, oh my god. 'cause they,
They're
like,
somewhere.
There's one at the docks, one at the...
No.
Oh, okay,
my
alright.
We
God.
still haven't been to the goddamn docks.
No.
We did a little workout there, actually.
We did a workout. Well, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you made
But yeah, I did make a promise to this little ghost girl,
yeah.
but I couldn't.
How are we going to bring them to
I
her?
don't know. I don't know. I didn't think it through. She just had to make that promise because
I mean, we know. how
Like-
they're gonna run.
it's not like she just felt so much for this little girl and like she couldn't not. Like that's all she needed and that might help her like be free completely. And also like these men deserve to be brought to justice.
Yeah.
So what? Why are you looking at me like that?
Girl.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because that was the first time that Rosalind was like, yes, I want men to be hurt.
Yeah, I'm telling, like, this is what I mean. Rosalind has a lot of issues at the minute that she's not articulating because every time she tries, she fucking can't.
No, I know. I
Like-
just really enjoyed that there was a moment where she could, like,
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, no, and it was really satisfying, actually. It was, because it was like a tangible anger. Like, there was actually, like, reason for it that she can't argue with in her head. Like, these were bad men, they did a bad thing.
yeah.
Like, they hurt this girl, they deserve to suffer.
Maybe for good reasons.
I doubt it.
There's not good reasons for blood sacrificing a child. I just don't think there is. I don't think there's a morally grey child blood sacrifice.
We must have met different children. So you might also, if you go to find these 4 people, you might find out what that something is. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know
scared.
where to even start looking
Yeah,
for them.
you-
I'm
you have
hoping
no-
that Richard hears
See,
something.
I'm like, we have to go back to the bodies and look for more clues on them.
I think you found all the clues.
I
'Cause
know,
you-
but
like, I think the best
It's
clue
the
you have is
moons.
the
The moons are what we
moons.
have to start
So
with.
you have to
Going
figure
to
out.
the Crescent Moon pub, I think.
Yeah,
that-
but Richard's going there, and I'm hoping that he will hear something. And if he does, then we follow that, and if not, then we go and investigate.
But
on
there
our
was a
own.
moon in the warehouse as well, carved
Yeah.
in, which I'm interested in.
Yeah, different moon. That was a crescent moon.
Yeah.
The other things were not crescents.
And then you and Ghost left, left, and then you discussed your plans with Talia, and then you crawled into
Because
bed.
you know what, when stuff happens, Rosalind immediately tells you guys.
yeah. It's good. It's a positive trait to have. I'm so glad someone does it in the group.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, that was like real shade, but
Yeah,
I
no,
couldn't help myself.
it was a needed shade. And then you climbed into bed and stayed awake. Both of you stayed awake.
It's really funny to me that Agatha was upstairs having like the best, coziest night ever, and we were just like, guess I just won't sleep then.
Like, yes, I am asleep.
Did you do fake snoring?
No.
Yeah, and then so while you were pretending to sleep, Agatha got woken up. I said, "Are you awake? Do you want some breakfast in bed?"
What a man.
What? King. And then you planned a picnic for later, and then
We're gonna go on our
So
walk.
cute.
and then he was like, "Oh, can you go get tell Talia for a workout?
Yeah.
I need to piss. Can you get Talia?
That was
Can you
funny.
go now? I need to piss."
That was really good.
Leave.
Good job, DM.
Yeah, it took me a while to clock. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you need to.
yeah.
They don't have bathrooms.
They don't have bathrooms. I was like, oh, he's going to the toilet.
Agatha,
I'll
your
just-
posh girl is showing.
Yeah.
Taya's like, wasn't my real boyfriend bring me breakfast in bed? And I'll tell you why. It's because imaginary crumbs in bed, much easier to pick up.
Also, crumbs
But I
in bed is the least of Thomas's bedroom
Yeah.
worries.
Also, I had a tray.
Yeah, but still you're eating crumbs to it.
He gave you proper like boyfriend treatment.
Oh, yeah, that
like
was-
he was really
that was
pulling out all the stuff.
The boyfriend experience.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
And you got it for free.
I got it for free. Didn't have to pay him.
I'll tell you, he's won Rosalind over. Rosalind was sus at first, but he's
Yeah.
I am really like, I thought she was in love with Archibald though.
New
yeah, but he's
BBG.
gone and married, so like rip.
It wasn't gonna happen.
I know, but she's just like very, like she had one conversation with Thomas, I'm in love with this guy.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, but what if you fall in love with somebody else? Will you keep your
Okay,
job
but
and
I
I
had-
just want
Let-
my
I
life?
wanna hear from
Better
Morne.
call.
I had one conversation with Archibald about boiled water
Yeah,
and fell head over heels.
Was it really after that one time?
Yes.
Wow.
Agatha is sad and lonely. Okay?
I thought this was
Girl
like
is on
a.
hormones.
I thought this was like a
No.
progressive thing.
No.
Oh.
It happened after one conversation.
That's hilarious. Wait,
That's
was that
the
the
funniest thing
conversation
It
that
was-
happened after he came and slut shamed me at that ball, and then immediately after he left, you came and like repeated his slut shaming to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew there was something because you just came over and were like, yeah, everything Archibald just said. And I was really like, but the.
Yeah. This girl, okay, she is
Depressing.
down bad. She, like,
Down
She is down
bad.
bad.
she meets a man who shows her even a glimpse of respect. And she's like, yeah, I love you.
Daddy issues.
We've all got daddy issues. It's the name of the show.
But Thomas.
Okay, fine. You're
actually
fine. Whatever.
showed
Your
her
mum's dead.
respect.
Oh, no daddy issues. Your mum's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mum's Georgiana. I've got a. I don't know.
She wouldn't eat fish because of Millie.
I respect it.
I like that drunk Talia brought a little bit of justice to how insane it was that you named it after her dead mum. I enjoyed
That
that.
is-
That was one of the few things from drunk Talia this episode. I was like, yes, you should be saying that right now. Correct.
Right.
I respect it. It's like honestly, I get it. I would.
If you had a pet
Dead mum.
chicken, would you eat chicken?
I mean, we're vegans, so we're really not the people to speak to.
Hypothetically.
Some people have pet chickens to eat the chickens.
Yeah.
That's not a pet.
That's
then.
not what they're
That's a
saying. though.
product.
I also just think I'm like, I don't know. I just think it's so funny for like a goldfish to do that to you.
Yeah, a goldfish that you had for like an hour before
Yeah.
you left home.
So you abandoned.
And I forgot about for days.
Maybe it's because you feel
feel
bad for
bad?
forgetting about
Yeah.
it.
Like nobody's
Guilt.
eating
It's a guilt.
goldfish.
No.
Like Talia was really confused. She's like, but we're not eating a goldfish.
Oh, that killed
Not even on the
me.
menu.
Is what it is.
She
It's-
ate potatoes, and
No.
to be honest,
Potatoes.
potatoes are very
Someone's really not
tasty.
enjoying the Ratcliffe food.
Do you know what's so wild?
I'm used to this type of food though, because
You just get plain
Yeah.
beige.
Do you know what's so wild as a player
What?
and like being taken over by a character?
How much you want meat when you're done?
Yeah, how like how much she doesn't care about the animals that she's eating. Because I'm really just like, but you're not eating a goldfish, so like, why not? And I really
Talia's like, I will eat a whole cow.
yeah. Talia was really like, okay, give it here. I guess I'll have two. But then didn't because you know that it didn't come. But I'm really like, ew. It's really weird. Yes, we all got the joke. Ha, ha, ha. It's so bonkers to me.
It is bonkers.
Because there's a voice in the back of my head being like, why are you saying this? Like, why is
Charlie
this
is
coming
like,
out of
give
your
me
mouth?"
more.
I'm like, oh yeah, sausage and porridge, I'll try that. Ew.
Gross.
Revolting.
Lol. We'll get there.
Agatha and Talia are friends again.
Yeah!
It was really sweet. I really
I-
enjoyed that.
Do you know what I really love?
What?
Given that you have in fact not read the end of Talia's journal.
Oh my god, yeah.
The fact that it was the books that I got her that brought us together again.
Yes. I love
Thinking-
that.
I was on a date with a man. I was thinking about you. Like,
You're
I was
so
also
cute.
thinking
That's a
about
good... Maybe this is going to teach Agatha that platonic love is important also.
Oh, that'd be a nice
Maybe.
lesson.
That would be really
That's
nice.
a
lesson
lesson
that
she
this
needs
girl
to
needs.
learn.
She needs to grow the fuck up.
Yep.
All of us do. To be
Yes.
honest.
Yeah, you all do.
Sometimes I think about like how Agatha has acting. I'm like, I hate her, but also like I just love her.
Yeah.
I am her.
But we all feel the same, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate Agatha too.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You just made it up, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're besties again.
I love that.
And you know, you're getting along with your bestie's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really cute dynamic.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really like it.
That's cute.
Boyfriend, I don't, just yeah.
What
So
is
you're not
your
getting along
fucking
with-
response to
Oh,
it?
I know exactly what it is. It's like, oh, it's another strong man. I need to outdo him. It's like it's the competitive thing.
I have a
and that's-
competition in me.
Yeah, and that's
Talia is
so,
Erland, confirmed.
That's so annoying.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Bro.
No, like yes to that, but
Yeah, yeah.
that's not like the only.
Yeah, I know. But like that is a thing for her. That's bonkers.
Only slightly though, because like it was right at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's
It's
shifting.
dying.
It's funny that Talia is like, what?
Because he laughed at you.
No, I'm saying it's shifting to be good. Don't make
Okay.
me not like him.
Yeah. Because it's funny that that was her like response to him at first.
Yeah.
When Talia is not, like Talia is the strong one, she's not the big buff one yet. Talia just looks like a 17-year-old girl still, like the rest of us. It's really funny. But that's why you're training so hard, I guess. Lol.
It's just good. I like the moment where you were eating breakfast and it was just kind of like just the occasional.
That was cute.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
really
liked
cute.
that.
Yeah, it was a nice little moment there because it's just like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's really cute.
Yeah. it's
Also,
good.
just for the audience, because I think it's really hilarious. Now that Talia and Agatha have made up again, Morne's my friend again. Because Morne just like didn't really look at me or talk to me for a bit while Agatha didn't like Talia, and now they're really attached to me and they're like, I just want cuddles and I want to hold your hand
Did
and I
not
want to be
even
together.
realise.
It's so
And
funny
I think
to
that's
me.
really, really amusing.
Character bleed.
Yeah, like I hugged you earlier and you were like, you haven't done this in ages.
Yeah.
And I was like, have I
Brutal.
not? Like,
We need a whole video session on RPG bleed.
We could talk a lot about this.
Yeah.
But I
Actually,
hope you
maybe
guys
we
do it.
shouldn't be the ones to talk
Yeah,
about it.
whatever
We're
you guys
actually
do
not a
for the
good.
whole process and
Maybe at
learn
the
how to
end
not
of the
do it, yeah.
campaign,
Yeah.
because yeah.
but Agatha's feelings towards Talia projected.
Yeah.
Which I did not notice until like an hour ago.
Well, but I don't think Agatha really noticed.
No.
So yeah, we're besties.
You know, we didn't stop being friends. We didn't argue.
No.
It was just
Yeah,
like,
it was just less affectionate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
It is.
Because we're all quite like affectionate people.
yeah.
I'm completely oblivious.
And I didn't really notice it until you said it, and then I've looked back and I've been like, oh my god, yeah, like
I
you have
notice
been
it
like
now.
that, yeah.
But
It's so funny.
It's so, yeah. I don't know.
And I got so worried when Agatha noticed the missing drugs that you were immediately going to stop
That
being
is
friends
a
again.
ticking time bomb. That's gonna go off at some point.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
When I had to roll a deception roll, I was really like, I've got -1, Agatha has a +3 and Slight, I'm screwed.
But that's the only time I've been so happy
the beauty
for
of
someone to
D&D,
roll in
yeah.
that one. That was
The
the
dice know.
You live for the drama. You're a messy bitch.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you know the drugs are missing.
Well, I think it's rolled under the bed.
Yeah. So you know, go have a look. I guess.
I'm gonna have to have a look under the bed.
Yeah. Or maybe just stop taking drugs. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, maybe just don't
Maybe
be
just
on
don't take
Northern
drugs.
when
Yeah, I
we're
mean, you'll
on
probably
high,
find it
like
in
we're
the
on the
world.
run in hiding,
Yeah.
looking for our dads, dealing with dangerous, scary ghosts and stuff. Like maybe you just don't be
But
an
I
addict.
controlled myself today.
Yeah, I was really proud
I
of
was
Agatha.
really waiting for him to make you roll for it.
I was
Same.
waiting
And I
for
was
it
really
as well.
scared.
Same.
Who says I did?
But also,
Of the game.
even if I roll
You
for
just
it
didn't.
and look for it, if I can't find it, then what do I do?
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of ideas and I just don't need to do them, so I'm not going to say them.
Wow.
Don't give
Don't.
up.
I'm not
Don't
giving. I
give
don't
wacky ideas.
like. I know what I would do if I was in Morne's position, but I'm not in Morne's position, and I don't want Agatha to do this, so I'm
Fair.
not letting you know.
Yeah,
Have the drugs. You've got a gun.
I do.
Sorry. DM just went, where are the drugs?
You just wake up with a gun pointed at your head in bed. She's like,
She doesn't know it's me.
Yeah, you. With a nat 1,
Yeah.
absolutely
Also,
no idea.
I believe
like if she did think somebody had taken them, like several of the boys when we played cards were interested in it. They were like, "Oh, where did you get that? Oh, Madame doesn't let us have that." So they didn't say Madame because that's a fucking stupid Rosalind thing. But like, I can't stop it. So
But yeah, I think Agatha has taken it and she put it like on the side or like on the bed itself, and I've gone to sleep and like I've knocked it off and it's
yeah, you've just like lost it somehow.
that's what Agatha thinks.
Honey, you got a big storm coming. You got a big storm.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
If I ever find out that it's you,
You will. Like you are going to at some point. I think.
Unless, maybe.
I don't
We'll
know.
see.
I'm scared.
Talia might move it so that it's not so obviously
Yeah.
But you found out with a clear mind from not taking any drugs. You found out the meaning of the code.
yeah.
And it
And what
means
did it say?
nothing.
The early bird catches the worm. Well done, son.
I knew it was going to be something dumb like that.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be something
words of
dumb.
affirmation. That's a lovely thing for him to receive.
How long have I
Yeah,
had
not
this
aim for
code?
any of them.
Like episode 3.
Yeah, but like it wasn't meant for you. You stole it. Like
I
when,
didn't steal it.
when not Frederick, not
Archibald.
Archibald. When Archibald cracked that code,
Right, Diamond.
he would have felt really good about it.
Oh, he would have
He'd be
loved
like,
it.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Bet that was a
Archibald
nice
doesn't
feeling.
sound like that.
No, he'd go.
He would actually be like, well played, Father.
I wish that was on camera.
Yeah.
It's so funny because halfway through watching that, I was like, oh, we
They
just
can't
really
see you.
The camera just sees us all going like this.
Yeah, it's one of those reaction videos.
Oh,
They're
the
all
classic
rage
reaction.
on the TikTok.
Oh yeah, I've heard all about them.
Imagine having a cute little in thing with your dad and he tells you that.
I'm dying because that's going to hit a little bit too close to home for me. But you went out to work out. You worked out. You did your thing.
We just came along for no
We had,
reason.
we had a little gossip.
Yeah, we did.
a
That's
little
cute.
gossip.
We were like,
You were gossiping about me.
yeah, and what?
Rude.
I was there to make my little cloth flowers, alright?
Yeah,
Is that all you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to start a little embroidering club while these.
Oh
while
yeah,
the
that was really cute that you wanted your dress embroidered as well.
Yeah.
embroidering club and workout club. It's going to coincide.
It is. It's going to coincide in a really convenient way.
We have
Getting some fresh.
we have
it's,
the-
it's late spring.
It is.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Mid-spring.
Why not go down to the docks and embroid?
feminine girls doing their
Feminine,
feminine things,
feminine,
and then the
feminine.
masculine men doing their masculine things.
I didn't like any of that.
That's so funny.
Okay.
It's called scrawny little fucking Talia dressed as a boy. Masculine men.
I really enjoyed it when Talia drunk was like, "Oh, I'm just a little boy." Like, what was that?
I'm just a little boy, innit? Just a little boy doing little lad things. Just a little boy doing lad things.
I'm just a little lad. I was like, berries and cream coated. We need to make a TikTok of that.
I'm just a little.
Maud really said gender roles.
Wrap it up.
Okay. Wrapping up, quick fire out. Workout.
Why?
you
How long
left
have we been going
An
for?
hour.
an
Who
hour.
cares?
Wow.
People want it.
You were being followed. When you
Oh
were
my
leaving.
God.
Yes, you got followed.
I'm scared. I'm
I
very
don't
scared.
like that as an ending for this episode, which overall was quite wholesome.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that he did a bad job at sneaking because you didn't have to roll perception, so your passive perception means you noticed this guy, so he
Yeah.
wasn't very
Yeah,
sneaky.
that's
Which
true.
means it had to be lower than 10 because Talia's passive perception is 10.
Yeah, so, but you got followed.
Other people's are like 13.
Yeah,
Mine is
but
11.
you said that we all saw it.
Yeah. But mine is really like, I'm like,
Shame.
why was this man following us?
Yeah. I think he's part of Ratcliffe Runners.
Yep.
Same.
It could be that, could be Viscount's guy, because mentioned that he might have people in the area. I don't think it's likely.
Yeah, but I
in fact.
don't think he would
it's
be
likely
following
that.
us.
No, I don't think it's
I
likely that,
think
but
they
it's-
know what Agatha looks like as well.
Why?
Because
Because they saw us
yeah.
with the...
Thank God that was empty this time.
Yeah,
the
they know what I
policeman.
look like. Yeah.
they what?
So they probably the
So the Ratcliffe Runners think that there's something to do with us with the policeman.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we were
Talia
both
looks
there for
different
that.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
look
God.
the same.
But also, wasn't it the woman in the rat's tail was one of the Ratcliffe runners, and you
Yeah.
were sat in there with her for
Yeah.
hours talking to her, and then I came in and
Yeah.
talked
So
to her
they
as
know what
well.
we both look like.
I'm scared.
I'm
Also the-
frightened.
And the people in the Ratcliffe Inn and the people at the tailor know.
The cobblers.
Was it the cobbler or
The
The
cobbler.
cobbler was
The
one of
cobbler
the
is
gang
one of the
leaders.
leaders.
No, because we told someone like, oh, we're waiting for someone called Thomas Brigham.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
told the people at the inn that we were waiting
Yeah,
for.
so
a
they
Thomas.
know that we're probably.
That's probably.
So maybe
him.
they looked at actual Thomas, being like, oh, that must be.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, well, what if you guys got Thomas killed? That's insane.
Yeah, what if his last name is actually Brigham?
What if you got him
Pure
killed?
coincidence.
What pure
Like,
coincidence?
oh, we know him.
No, it is funny to me that your like boy disguise name is Thomas.
Yeah.
Lol.
Amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys weren't very sneaky, but it appears you managed to evade him.
I don't understand how, because I rolled like a 6.
Maybe
Yeah, I
he
rolled
was-
like a.
I
Five
think he
at
was
one point.
faking us out.
He's either faking you out or the DM rolled
22 or 21.
Right?
She rolled also above.
Oh, so we're going on average?
Going on average group.
Right.
Okay.
Depends
Well, I
on the situation.
I got a nat 20 at one point,
Yeah.
but then I got like a 4 on another one.
Yeah,
so.
I got a 19 on one of them, and that took me to 23. And then
Yeah, and I think you got that on the same one.
Right.
And that was
okay,
the one that I
that's
got a
good.
6 on.
But yeah, I am just a bit alarmed because why and who?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
We need to play again.
Tune in next week to find
No,
out.
because we have to do favourite moments.
Yeah.
Real
Stop
quick.
trying
We're
to
all
end
saying
it.
tune in next week to find
Okay.
out about who it is.
Except, oh yeah, do because this is a talk speak, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not going to find out who it is for like.
So long. For so long.
No, because unless you come back for the next episode, if you are free on the day that we have
Yeah,
to play,
okay.
I think we just try and manifest that happening.
Okay. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to sit with that for a little bit.
Okay,
Favorite
that's fair.
moment.
I don't know. Come back to me.
Lyndon.
My
Lyndon.
favourite
Lyndon.
moment was just being able to lore drop a few times.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
You finally got through the little girl plot.
Mostly.
It's worded badly. But
Yeah, I thought you were calling us like our plot, the little girl plot.
You
No.
got through Ghost Girl.
Yeah.
Finally sort of completed that.
Mm.
And got to get some solid information out of her.
Yeah, that's
After
cool.
fucking... I'm just like, why do you think there were 2 ghosts? But what could I say? I'll allow you to go with
Oh,
whatever you
so
want.
it was the same ghost.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
Because it was the one from the box the whole time. It wasn't that there was a new one from that house.
What's the whole time?
Okay.
And yeah, just dropping little things in here and there.
All right.
Lots of it. All of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
The Viscount,
Yeah.
Of course you love the fucking
Thomas,
Viscount.
Ghost Girl, we'll have to call her because no one bothered to ask. Well, I say no one. You were the only one there.
Wow.
That's what her name was.
I mean,
Where she came from.
can
Who
ask-
her mother was.
it literally
Maybe
didn't
next time.
come up. She had to vanish. She was like, the dawn is coming. I feel
Yeah.
I'm going.
Ghosts don't just sit around having conversations
know.
all night. This isn't ghosts.
I know, but Rosalind kind of thinks that that's her best friend. Rosalind's like, she's gonna come back tonight and I'll help her and talk to her again.
That's your best friend, you mean? Are you saying, well, she's...
Rosalind thinks that they're friends and that she can somehow be a comfort to this girl.
Yeah,
and
no, I was just trying to work out whether Rosalind thinks she has a new best friend or you think the ghost girl has a new best friend.
like both. I think that we're friends.
Best friends was what you said.
Pally.
Besties.
Just want that canon. Yeah, Rosalind's
not
best
canon.
friend is a ghost.
Favorite moment or moments?
I think my favorite favourite 2 moments was the whole dialogue between Rosalind and the girl ghost. I really like that whole dialogue.
Definitely.
That whole thing was done perfectly. And my second favourite moment was the sneaking at the end and the hiding thing. I don't know why. I really enjoyed that. I'm very curious. Like, it's got me curious.
Yeah. That was a
very-
good, like...
Like, it's got me very curious because
Yeah.
it's like there's something like Ratcliffe is. We already knew it wasn't safe, but now it's not safe for you.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
That was well articulated, but I hated it.
My favourite moment is our conversation.
Aww, gay.
What can I say?
Sorry.
It's just nice.
Yeah,
that
that was
and
really
also
cute.
our conversation. Like, I feel like Agatha's been a bit of a bitch to both of you. But
Yeah.
This week.
It was nice. It was nice. I did feel like we were more of a group again
Yeah.
this week, which was nice.
Yeah.
My least favourite moment was not giving Agatha enough talky time. But there's so little you can do when you're just sitting on a man's lap reading a book.
Yeah.
I think it'll
Maybe
come
I'm just bad at dates.
No, because I think Thomas is shy. Like I think
Yeah.
they'll talk more as they get to know each other.
Agatha's
more.
not going to initiate anything.
I mean, you got a picnic coming up,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
so we'll see.
I really liked the little ghost girl.
Mm.
And like all of the info that she gave us, or you. Yeah, and I did like the sneaky bit. Sneaky. And I liked the little talking about the books that I got you. I really liked that. That was really cute.
Yeah, I think my favourite moment is also probably the ghost girl. And yeah, just it's not really a moment, but just the fact that Agatha like had some growth and conversations this week. Like that whole arc.
Yeah.
And I also like all of your like training montage with Thomas. I think is really cute.
Yeah.
I need to find some sort of like Rocky type Regency music.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There was another thing I was about to say. I think. Oh yeah, just because I just remembered it. You being like, oh, I'm just a little lad, because that was really funny.
Oh, I'm just a little lad. Call me Thomas.
All right.
Thomas will be like, but I'm Thomas. And I'll be like, yeah, we're both Thomas. Anyway. Submissive and subscribable.
Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, follow our socials. Let us know what your favourite moments were. We are always interested. Thank you all for watching.
Maybe I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Bye, Mum Attack.
Bye, Mum Attack. Bye, everyone
everyone
else.
else.
Love you all.
Yeah.